Today I'm going to be reviewing some Omen Split. We're going to watch Zombs. I haven't watched this VOD yet, but it's 38 minutes long, so it should be decent, right? It's the scoreline at the end, 13-11. It's like a good VOD to me. And I just want to show you guys the way that I approach doing VOD reviews. In my opinion, you don't really need anything other than Notepad and ValorPlant. You don't even need ValorPlant Pro. You can simply just go into wherever you want to go and just take screenshots of this stuff. And here you go. And you can save this somewhere. And there you've got it. If you want, you can have it organized somehow, some way in your files, but I personally don't. I do have this all available in my Discord though, discord.gg/ShiroCoaching. So you can check that out over there. But for now, let's look at Split. First thing I like to do when I'm watching a VOD is go to defense, actually. And I want to find out, where does he play on defense? So we've got ramps. What's next? Still ramps. Smokes main. Smokes mid. I just want to get a general idea of how he plays. So we're 3 for 3 on ramps. Vents, that's weird. We started ramps. And we went vents because Cypher was A. I don't know if we count that as vents or ramps. We'll count it as vents. So just keep a live tally, right? Ramps, 3. Vents, 1. And he's ramps again. That's 4. So ramps again. 5. Ooh, B heaven. Here we go. Okay, so. A site. Ooh. You don't see this very common. Or at least not from an Omen player. You'll see it from Hot Flash agents, but it's a bit strange on Omen. Ramps again. So, 3 rounds left. Oh shit, he got an ace? What the fuck? It's A site again. Very not expected. So usually I watch Song, and I don't think he ever plays A site. Ramps. Usually what I see is like 8 ramps, 2 mid, 1 B main, 1 A main, that sort of thing. Here's our A main round. And that's that. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to put this into my ValorPlant. So look at our notes here. Say 7 ramps. So we're going to go ramps. And I like to color code this as green as most frequent. Yellow is sometimes. Red is rare. And that's that. So there we go. B heaven, A site. Kind of weird that he played A site twice, but I'll mark it down. And he never played B main. It's also kind of weird. Sometimes you'll see Omen's flashing B main. So your flash is quite strong there. If you take your time to learn it, you can learn how to do the one-way over here. And this is the flash I was talking about. So interesting. Yeah. All right. So that's his positioning on defense. Save this. Zombs. Omen. Defense. If you're liking this analysis so far, subscribe to the channel. It helps a ton, and it lets me know that you want to see more videos like this. Perfect. All right. And let's actually watch defense now. I like to do defense first and then offense, just because defense is a little more structured, a little more up to the player. So I'm looking at their playbook. I can be rest assured that it's mainly what they wanted to do. Whereas offense, sometimes you just go in with the flow of the team, a little auto-piloted type of deal.
Cypher's dead. Couple
So
A,
make sure he's actually doing what he wants to do. And we're gonna see this smoke all game, so I'm already gonna denote it here. I'm gonna put a little green lines here to specify that it is indeed common.
I have the cross, so they haven't crossed. Flashed out, kick.
You kill the mid guy?
I still have the cross. What's cross? Yeah.
I have all flash when they're in it.
Ooh, okay. You see this smoke. You see this flash.
If you spot.
Yeah.
One.
They're gonna get around.
Rena's one. Rena's one. 99 Rena.
Do it in your head.
Go prep, go prep. One more, one more.
Yeah, Devin after them?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One's close entrance, I heard so.
I might just flash peek, honestly.
I'm gonna jump pick
They're both here.
How did he know?
One's close entrance, I heard
No one
so.
saw anything.
I might just flash peek, honestly.
I'm gonna jump pick from that one.
He just said fuck it and threw it.
Both there.
I respect that.
I don't know.
Nice.
I have to
Whoa,
like,
whoa,
I have to
again.
like actually work out for consistently again for like at least a couple weeks to like get back up to see where I'd be at.
Nothing, eh?
I got one of them. Maybe not.
I wonder if he's gonna not play flowers if like he doesn't have someone's sight, because you don't typically see people play there, especially outside of pistol or eco rounds.
And knife this one's not up yet though.
I don't know what's up with that smoke. Looks like he wants more of those fights. I guess works out fine. It's an interesting variation on the smoke, whereas typically you want to connect these two ends, like so. It's actually kind of hard to do on Omen. You really gotta take your time for a little bit. It's like Astra, you can just pop that hoe down. So he goes for this, so that he can take some fights, which is interesting. So he wants get. Oop. So he's gonna use this smoke to take other fights that you wouldn't typically be open to, with a typical smoke. So typically you're gonna only have like this crossfire, and you won't be able to see past the smoke. But he's giving the option to have these, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna test this out in my ranked games as well. See how this plays out. So I think it's a cool idea to have this option to fight from mail and from vents, especially for this person jumping up. They're not really gonna expect that you're staring at them. So that's interesting.
One main, one B main.
Wait, one's up B.
One's A.
Rena's up B.
He's out?
There was outside.
Yeah, yo, close our spawn.
Alright, coming.
Yeah, he's over heaven.
Where are they going, A or B?
I don't know. Yours A. That's all it.
One B.
Straight up Evan, 136, 40 right now.
Yeah, and then heaven.
Dang, they overbuilt
From
different.
stairs. Brandon's on stairs. Nice, that's Reyna.
My dog's there right now.
Yeah, I'm like trolling. Wait up.
I love watching pros because whenever they take a bad gunfight, they just call it trolling.
My dog ran.
Whereas when I'm watching like golds, plats, diamonds, they take a bad gunfight, they're like, "Aw, man."
Are they running an A?
Okay.
They ran into small.
This
Right
one.
now, right now.
This one. I'm gonna note that position down on this other side. I like to TP over here, but if you're smoking this over all the time, then you can just cross normally. And this is quite a good position. Good off angle to hold at. Especially on eco rounds.
I will be. Finish him, I will. That's B. Take that.
Molly.
That's B, look there.
you smoke out middle?
Nope.
In middle. I'm heading on B. At least
Yep.
one.
Yep. Take that.
I'll be right after.
Did one just take the roof up here? What am I hearing, guys? Like, I'm like deaf in one ear, so I can't tell.
Nice. I don't have
Christ.
Don't 30.
I have to walk. Yo, can I
Don't
smoke
five. I think B.
Yeah, a couple of.
I can pick up mid.
What are we fucking blind for?
It's like the Omen defense playbook's pretty straightforward. You really just play ramps, and occasionally switch it up.
Yep.
You don't really have to. And then you might want to play B main once or twice because your flash is quite powerful on a B main. Because it looks like this. This easily stops the push.
Yep.
Do it.
I think B.
Should've got at least one there, no way.
It's on your
He
middle.
does that same smoke again, so it's definitely intentional.
Right there, go.
Slowing.
I'm picking up you.
What are these noises? What?
I'll give it a B. You know we fight for that body. Yep.
Oh, he
I
got
can
shit
make it.
on.
Keep the ropes, Gary. We'll just play
That's
50.
tough, bro. That's tough.
Let me help.
I don't know if you can touch it.
1A. 2A. You're all together. Flashing it. Coming in.
In ropes. Up ropes.
Close screen one. He's about to cross elbow.
Dude, this
Right
Yoru's
side. Yellow
different.
side.
With the judge and CT.
Screen lit.
That boy actually different.
Bro.
Dang. He on the one smoke light armor vandal?
Okay, I think.
That's different.
Yeah, we can
I slowed it.
bring the wall. We dog him?
Let's get one. Yeah, you broke.
My dog.
You're so safe.
Close.
Hold off in. He doesn't.
Yeah, I could be on it. Am I calming in the 10 man? No, I'm not talking about when I join them.
Rotating.
No, you should go back. I'll go back at least. I slowed it. What the fuck? I have your ramp. Come here, me, Yeah, one surge, yep. Put my long here.
One left. Also breaks in.
Yep.
Ball break, be mid.
Nice.
That can't be me, right?
Yep.
One left. Also breaks in.
Yep.
Block another.
Oh, it is.
Alright, I hate something, I'm not paying attention.
Or-
I swear to God, I'm like not even trying.
I'm play B.
Oh, I missed the ace. Dang.
Hard toasted me.
Mid for sure.
I think B.
One's close.
You know?
Is that Molly? Killjoy's there, answers.
Yeah, tip it in the ropes.
Take out the ropes.
1-7.
Up mid. They have mid, guys. Two ropes.
I'm gonna take this
One
as
down
well.
Up,
I think male.
I have heaven. I can watch your heaven DQ.
Okay. Killjoy
One's super late
Oh
spawn.
my God, what's your name?
Yeah, dude, one's like right here, I think.
What?
One's be heavy, one's fucking spawn.
Okay, I mean, I don't know
He's
if I can
different for
see
not
that.
using TP to reposition.
KJ was. I'm so late.
Wait, he flash?
Funny.
Fuck.
Oh,
So
okay.
late.
Close.
He has a vandal. Ran out.
Anything mid. Watch it.
I think B.
I'm big mid.
What? TTU?
Yoru's so different.
Like two at least. They're all be there. He's looking in.
One's in rope.
Alright.
I'm taking rope.
Yeah, I can smoke you, man.
Oh, shit.
30 out.
1 HP. We have raid though. Get me.
On you, base. No, 30 seconds.
Cool. So we didn't really see this flash used. So we're going to denote it little red lines. Let us know that it's not really used that often. Definitely want to make sure we're using this TP for rotation here. What else did we have? That's pretty much it for the actual defense. Then for retake. What do I want to show? So for retaking A, which he didn't really do, but I do want to talk about it. Smoke off main. Actually, no. I'll just stick to what he did. So, got smoke speed main. We've got flashing out of here. Like so. Got flashing like so. I didn't really get this one. I've never seen this before, but looks good. So, there's that, I suppose. What else? Yeah, this one. That was it. Yeah. Pretty simple. Retake utility. Defense. Yeah, cool. Omen's pretty straightforward on this map. Like really not complicated. Let's watch offense.
Can you smoke?
Male?
Yeah,
Smokes
I love it.
male.
Oh, wait,
Interesting. I have seen this more often in Radiant VODs. Smoking male and smoking vents, rather.
Why not trust us?
Whereas before this act, I feel like it only vents was a viable option.
What's going on?
So it's interesting to see.
Two. Okay, yeah, two.
What the hell's going on? Oh, wait, I don't have a bomb. So I'm gonna get this shit.
Oh, I forgot rotation pathing. All right. Overheat CT.
No, I'm just chilling.
Noted.
Here's your cross stage. Dropped him.
What do I read? What's in?
Yeah, it's not very
Yeah. That boy gunner.
One left. Like, one left. Dropped out. One back, back clear. I see them. See.
Oh, he's under. Yo, what the fuck? What? He said we can hear your monitor. She probably. This guy said turret there for what? Who? No way.
I'm dogging. You get ropes?
No.
I'm not gonna be able this round.
One dog ropes. You're put a TP.
Two. KO and then Reyna. Grab him.
KO diff. KO diff.
Flying ropes.
We could just like pull up on him and stuff.
Dogging.
Just like pull up on him.
No one left. I think no one left.
Care for mollies.
TP?
Yeah. That Heaven or was it again?
After one round.
After. Easy.
Didn't know he was good back. Our seconds
Yeah.
out, yeah, kind of.
He dropped. Yeah, get it.
There,
One's it.
Seven, yeah.
I'm gonna watch for A.
Cypher 7. He's off A.
He should be on there, to be honest.
Yeah, probably just safe.
I know what I mean. I'm good there.
Just
Oh, yeah.
other one. Up. One elbow. You're yellow.
He's a bucky, yeah.
Easy.
Oh my god,
My
that
God.
was
Still elbow.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yo, we're so different. And note that TP down. Note this. Interesting that these appear to be interchangeable. Wondering why.
How's that live?
80.
Results
What?
inconclusive. Need to watch more VODs.
Wait, TP behind us or is that fake?
We can take it. Me and Rachel went back taking it.
Roach 80.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Silver's literally different.
That like makes me appreciate other stuff more.
Yeah,
Like training your taste buds.
One more.
you get res somewhere?
No, I need an word. On alter from heaven.
There's a-
What? Really stupid ass there, dude.
Why are we fighting? Kill.
Hey, you might have trips, that's
I
it.
can dog it.
I'm gonna have one smoke.
I need heal.
Found him.
I can ult.
Do 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 do.
One close. One ult now.
Back there. Very good. Oh, what the fuck?
Dogging.
No, don't worry.
Smoke TT, let me go. One color.
Tab two.
I know exactly
See
what
one.
One on.
Reloading.
Okay, out here.
That's their phone. This guy was.
Yeah.
I don't have a wall this round.
Damn fucking nerves.
I'm fighting, I think.
Where are you?
He might be heaven now.
Heal, heal, heal.
I'm dogging.
Could be what's that? He might be.
Rolling robes.
One color. Big. TP right.
One be mid.
We can group be man.
No, he on 24.
It's kind of obvious. Or I'll be man. That's fine. You can wall out if you wall.
No, I don't have a wall, no wall.
All good.
Yeah, he on 12.
I'll flash Billy. Oh, that's dope.
Heaven and backside.
Took out the box, Evan.
Alright. Ready? I mean, if you're a weakling, maybe. Oh, when you're jacked, no. Do it.
Black.
Oh, we fucked around.
The ult that cypher? One peeking. One close no. Nice. Doing good for me.
Break the wall. Close left mid. I'm in. 78.
You got it fucking great.
Am I gonna play in the Terry 10 man? Yeah, probably.
Smoke,
Wait, no again.
yeah, if you want.
I'm slow robes. Is that my right?
Fine,
Fine, fine.
fine, fine.
Bottom mid. Bottom mid. And road.
Get it, maybe.
Alright, so we're not getting much out of this VOD, so I will show you guys some flashes, some one-ways, and all that stuff
One dog no.
after this round plays out.
Got it.
I do feel like we're missing out on quite a bit.
Multi CT.
Like, we've used, like, our flash this game, like, 6 or 7 times between offense and defense, so... Rough. Alright. Done with our notepad, I believe. This is offense. It's not super complicated. Not a complicated offensive player. Just go with the team. We'll trade out. Seems pretty simple. Now here's what we missed. We've got some paranoias, first of all. Got from market to heaven. You've got the one he used from B main to B site / pillar. Then we've got from sewers to ramp, which I prefer to do from here, just because it gets more of ramp. You can also do it here, but I like this one better. Then you've got the one for site. Shaboom. One thing you have to be careful of is right here, this deep corner. You've got TPing into your smoke up here. It's pretty nice. You've got coming up ramp, paranoying like this, and then TPing into your smoke, which is also fun. What else have we got? That's about it. You've got the play of smoking here, and smoking CT or smoking heaven as well, preference. And you TP into this smoke, and then you TP rafters. That's always fun. And yeah, that's basically it. Omen is very straightforward on split. Like, it's not that complicated. Just play A on defense and play with the homies on offense. That's literally it.